welcome back to the End of Life Lounge. Are you ready to talk about death?
I am. Are you?
I am. Alright, let's get started. We'll start with another random multiple choice card.
Mm-hmm.
Do you want to read it to me this time?
I can, yeah. How direct would you like medical professionals to be when explaining disease progression and the dying process? Tell it like it is, all of it. Be direct with family, but gentler with me. Or stick with the basics. I'd like to keep it a mystery.
Tell it like it is, for sure.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I don't think I would want them to quietly ease me into a terminal diagnosis.
Yeah.
I know in some cultures, the person who has the illness is, like, never knows about it. Like, they don't know what they're dying from, they just know that they're dying. I don't like that. I would want to know what's happening to my body. Could also be because I'm in medicine, so I want people to tell it like it is. There's a way to do it where you can be gentle about it while also being direct. What about you?
Well, yeah, I would agree. I don't want to be dying and not know why. And the same for my family and friends and whoever, like, they should know what's going on.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't know who would want to keep it as a mystery for that third option.
No.
I don't want to play games with my health.
No. Alright, let's try a reflective card. I'll randomly pick this one and read. It's only a few reflective cards, so let's mix them. Alright, so it's titled Becoming Fearless. Share a fear you have about death and dying. Maybe by discussing it, we can alleviate some of its intensity. So what is a fear you have about death and dying?
I guess one fear I have is not, like, achieving what I want to, I guess. Like, to be in a moment where I'm working on something or nearing a goal and I really want to get it done, but then I start to die.
Or you do die.
Yeah. That would be scary to me, I guess.
I think my fear is, I don't know, probably more so how I die. And, like, I don't want to be in pain. Then again, I don't want to, kind of like you said, that would be more of like a sudden death versus a longer term death. Not that either of them are better or worse.
Yeah.
But I would hate to have a sudden death, I would say. Because as long and drawn out as illnesses are, there is a sense of you could have time to get a certain amount of closure. Not all of it, it's not perfect, but I wouldn't want to just, like, suddenly up and die.
Yeah, I don't know. I think a sudden death honestly wouldn't be too bad. Because, like, sudden death, like car crash and you die or something, you don't have a chance to have regrets or fears or feel pain, yeah. As opposed to, like, I don't know, with my points, I think I said sudden, but I kind of mean more sudden, grave disease or illness or whatever, where I become bedbound or something and spend a few weeks in the hospital and know I'm gonna die and can't, like, go anywhere.
No.
Yeah. I don't know. To get over it or be more at peace with it, I think it just comes down to being okay with letting things go if it ever did happen. I don't know. At that point, you have to kind of live in the moment and enjoy what you have.
Yeah.
Before it's gone.
Okay. There's always going to be something that we'll want to achieve and won't be able to do, places we won't be able to go, no matter what life we live. So it is important to live in the moment.
And like for you and a fear of sudden death, I don't know. I'm trying to think of how you could become less afraid of that. I mean, for me, I explained why I'm less afraid of it, and that it's instant, and hopefully you don't have to worry too much about it in the moment. But
yeah,
I don't know how else you could practice being at ease with that.
Well, I think it comes back to closure and achievement as well. Like if you up and suddenly die, then you don't get to have any closure with family and friends, and their grief, they don't have any closure. The last things you said and all that. So that's hard. But again, having a long-term illness, like there is no better or worse, but for me, I think I have more fear as far as sudden death and how I would die.
Yeah.
I don't want to die in pain. I don't want to die literally in fear, like someone harming me.
Yeah. I think maybe in this case, you just have to get more okay with the unknowns. Like, there are many ways you could die suddenly or die not quite suddenly, but be in like agonizing pain or whatever. But I don't know, that's a lot of different possibilities, and the odds of each one of those, I think compared to just continuing to live, isn't too high. And so if anyone is like actually like these kind of worries about impending death are affecting their lives, I don't know, some reflection on how maybe unlikely it is. Or do you have any ideas there?
Yeah, I mean, no one enjoys, the whole reason people don't like speaking about death and dying is because of the unknown. So I think everyone's fear is the fear of the unknown. Whether you're religious or not, no one knows what it's like to die. So, how you'll die or what will happen after you die, like everything's the unknown. So everyone's uncomfortable with the unknown at some point. You're afraid of not being able to achieve things that you don't even know right now about.
Yeah.
So I think all of it's the unknown. Yeah. Anything else you want to add? That was a good chat.
Yeah.
Thanks for listening to episode 2.